India, unlike some of the other EM countries, none of the economic actors or agents, individuals, corporates, or banks can hold on to dollars. So, in a nutshell, whatever is the BOP surplus, to that extent, RBI's FX reserves will have to go up. Those additional dollars have to be mopped up by the RBI. So it's not that RBI has too much of a choice on how much FX reserves that they're having. The only choice for them is at what rate they're buying those FX reserves. The other point that we have to keep in mind is that, unlike, again, some of the other EM, this FX reserves is built out of more capital inflows rather than current account surpluses. So to that extent, this is simply a liability for the country, and the asset is just matching that liability. So I don't think there is any magic number, whether you call it 1 trillion or 750 billion, where RBI can suddenly stop and say, this is enough FX reserves. If BOP surplus continues, then RBI will have no choice but to build that up into their FX reserves just to match the liability with this FX asset.
Right, very quickly, Samiran, we have a minute to go. So very quickly, how do you read the state of the jobs market in India, and whether or not we are staring at an unemployment problem, a significant unemployment problem in India, given the data that we get, which is a bit scattered when it comes to labor statistics in India?
I mean, it's a tough question because clearly, as you say, that there is no uniform data on this. And there is a lot of focus on unemployment, but there is less focus on underemployment. I think that is a bigger challenge for India. And the government in the budget itself has kind of put down its first few steps on solving this issue. So we'll have to see how this progresses. Some of these schemes are already taking off. And what we need to do is get more and more into this skills issue. I think the 5-year term of this government will focus a lot on the skills part, because just counting the number of jobs is probably not going to be enough. We need to improve the quality of jobs by skilling. So it's a complicated problem.